I will take it. Do you hear me? They made it through very nicely. I don't cover and stuff, but I am aware that the garden is going to die. Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia, and I'm an urban gardener growing in a small space out in my backyard. And y'all, it's sunny again. I don't even need a coat on. I am so excited. This is what I need. I think this is what I needed for motivation. I think the weather. I think a lot of it was the weather for me. Anyway, I just came back from the post office. The winner of the seed giveaway, your package is on the way. Anybody else who was waiting on seeds from me, your seeds are on the way. And also, when I went, someone had sent me thermometers. And I had been saying that I wanted a thermometer for the Bootstrap Farmer greenhouse, but this is actually a 3-pack, so I can put a thermometer in each one of my greenhouses. I'm pretty excited about that. So y'all, I wish that this stuff was thawed so I could start clearing the garden. I'm not sad about this garden dying. I actually harvested from this fall garden. I got a lot out of this garden. I'm not sad. This garden owes me nothing, y'all. Also, let's see here. The other thing that I want to show y'all is my seedlings, my spring seedlings. I left them outside last night. I did cover them with some frost blankets, but I left them outside. I didn't leave them outside. I left them in the greenhouse and they survived. So I'm pretty happy about that. I will not be bringing them back in the house at this point. Like I said in my video yesterday, we are about to plant those out this weekend. I can't get this open. I just want to see how much warmer it is in the greenhouses. And it has Bluetooth, so that's cool. And it runs off of batteries. This is not sponsored. To the person who sent it, thank you. I don't know if I said that earlier because I did want these, so I'm very excited. And so we'll be able to see just how much warmer it is in the greenhouses. Something that I guess I wanted to know, but it wasn't a real big deal to me as long as things were still alive. Y'all know how whoa, that's crazy work. Y'all know how I do. Anyway, I just dropped one of those batteries. It's the nails. Oh no, here it goes. It never fails. It's on the table. Anyway, let's get these set up. I appreciate y'all. Anytime y'all send me anything, I'm always so humbled. I think that's humidity in there too, on there too. So yeah, we're gonna set these up in all of the greenhouses. The rest of the week is supposed to be like today. I'm so happy. They call it, what, faux summers or something? Fall summers? No, fall springs. I'll take it. I need it. I need it. It's been almost 3 weeks of cold and ice and snow. I will take it. Do you hear me? They all say the same thing. Oh, that's switching it to Celsius. I don't know nothing about Celsius. It's saying 73, but it's definitely not 73 out here. It's nice. Oh, but in the sun, maybe it does feel like 73. I don't know, it feels really good out here, I will tell you that. I have a user's manual. We'll scan that eventually. Mostly because I really want to use the app. It's much warmer in here. I would really be interested to see what that's going to turn into. I'm just going to sit it on the table for now and not, well, turn into what the temperature is going to go up to. It's way warmer in this greenhouse. Let me show y'all the seedlings. So those are the fall seedlings. All of them made it through the night. They don't look any kind of worn or burnt or anything. They made it through very nicely. I cut my younger onions and shallots and leeks the other day, so they'll be growing again. But these are the older ones. They still look really good. I don't plan on cutting them anymore. They've gotten nice and thick at the bottom. That's what I was going for. I wanted them to be thicker, not like really skinny and fragile. And that's exactly how they look. Our snapdragons won't go out in here, but I will leave them in here, but they won't be planted in here. Neither will the calendula. All of this I want outside in the main garden, but it's nothing I can do out there right now. But all of the broccoli, any of the cabbage, the broccoli rabe will go in here. Some of the onions will go in here. So the larger crops will go in here, but the flowers and the calendula is also a flower, but also a herb. That's not gonna be planted in here. But y'all, I know I showed y'all yesterday. Look at that garlic. I am so excited. I just hope it actually produces garlic like it should for me. Oh, and somebody was saying I could have put the citrus in the greenhouse. It's in the greenhouse and inside of another one. Now, I didn't come out here and close it, but that citrus is in the greenhouse, but it's also still green. So it's not dead. It's in the greenhouse, y'all. It just was like, it was just like really cold here. All right, so we are at 77 degrees in here. It's going between 77 and 76 degrees in here right now. So that's fun to see. I'm happy to see that. Oh, this is the frost blanket that I use. I got this from Lowe's a while ago when I really was covering, but I didn't get rid of it because I was like that costs a decent amount of money. I think I purchased like 7 or 8 of them. I have a whole bunch of them. And so I didn't get rid of them, but that's what I used to cover them last night. And I doubled it up. I will probably cover them again tonight. And then after that, I'm gonna stop covering them at night because I don't plan to come in here every night and put those frost blankets over them. But what we are gonna do, and I don't know if it's gonna be today, we're gonna pull all of the rest of the stuff out of here. That's not gonna have a space when it's time for me to plant that stuff out. But we probably won't do that until tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. I'm taking it slow, but I'm also spending time outside because it's just so nice out here. I'm super excited. So we're gonna put this one over here in the quick tent greenhouse right there, and then we can see what the difference is in here to outside as well. And I'm gonna close the door to this greenhouse tonight, and we're just gonna leave it closed at this point because I mentioned yesterday I want to close it. Hopefully the soil will warm up, and then I can start working in that greenhouse too. We're gonna do that. And the last one right here, we're gonna put in this greenhouse. Like right now it really doesn't matter if we're honest, because the greenhouse is missing a lot of the pieces. And like I said, when I told y'all about this greenhouse, the directions were very hard to follow. So it probably wasn't put together correctly when I originally put it out here. But my plan is to put those back up. And I'm just going to get some really good black tape and tape it to it so that hopefully it does not fall again. I hit my head. Hopefully it doesn't fall again and we can start using this for seedlings. I'll put a table out here for them. But y'all, I'm so happy to be outside. It's still snow on the ground. I saw a meme. Somebody was like, the sun keep coming out, but it's not doing nothing. I'm hoping this week the sun is gonna come out and it's actually going to melt some of this stuff. That's what I'm hopeful for. Because we have had sun. It's just been cold already too. Like, so the sun is out, but it's 20-some degrees, or the sun is out and it's 30-some degrees, and it's like, that's not gonna do nothing. And it didn't. I just walk in here now just to be going in here. Cause yeah, everything is dead. But again, I'm also ready for spring. So kind of like with summer with me, you know, sometimes at the end of summer, I'll be ready to pull stuff, even if it's still producing, because I'm ready to switch over to fall. That's how I feel about this. I'm ready to switch over to spring. This garden doesn't owe me anything. I probably got 4 harvests of collards. All of the broccoli in these beds I harvested. Even over here, we harvested broccoli from this section. The only thing we didn't get anything from was this purple sprouting broccoli. But purple sprouting broccoli doesn't produce until the next year anyway. So maybe this is something that I will plant into one of the greenhouses so that it can make it to the next season. Because if you are not new here, I say it all the time. I don't cover and stuff, but I am aware that the garden is going to die. But I always get a harvest before it dies. This was really the end of it anyway. I had already gotten harvest off of it. So it really wasn't a big deal to me. It wasn't a big deal to me. Yeah, these Brussels sprouts gone too, y'all. As far as I can tell now, if they come back and start growing, that would be cool. But I think they gone too, which not a big deal. Get them out of here and I can grow something else for the spring. Which I already have that bed planned. I have pretty much all of these beds planned. I just don't remember off the top of my head exactly what is supposed to be in that bed. But look at the garlic over here. Some of it looks like it's dying. Some of it not so much, but that's fine, because even if it dies back, I've said it before, it should still come back. So I'm not too worried about that. I have not been turning these green stalks at all, though. I will tell you that. My water is frozen, solid like a block of ice. Oh, you want to know something else? I am thinking these may end up being potatoes. Let me explain. And maybe not those. I was thinking of those, but those are already by the T-post, so maybe those would be tomatoes. But maybe some of these bags right here in the front will end up being potatoes too, because I want a really nice potato harvest this year, and I think I'm just gonna have to plant more bags than I normally would. So these bags right here are slated to be peppers, but they might end up being potatoes as well. Those are tomatoes at the beginning of the season. That's why they by the T-post. So are those tomatoes. We'll see, y'all. I've been rethinking things because I'm more thinking about what I really want a big harvest of. And potatoes come out, I want to say around June or July, and I can still plant tomatoes, like bushing variety or a determinate variety, and still get a harvest. So I'm still thinking through stuff like that too. I'm just out here looking around and talking to y'all because I'm just happy to be able to be out here. Still not able to do my orchard area just because the ground is frozen, because I need to dig and move trees. It's still too early for that. I could absolutely go ahead and prune them, but I think I'm gonna prune them when I move them because they are way bigger than I ever wanted them to be. Like, this is a peach tree going way up there. You probably can't see it because of the tree that's behind it on the other side of the yard, but that's going way up there. I never wanted it that tall. That apple tree right there, way up there, I never wanted it that tall. We are going to get that done too as soon as this ground can be worked. We're gonna get that stuff moved too. But yeah, y'all, just wanted to come out here, see what was going on out here, talk to y'all for a few minutes. Also say that fall gardening does end up feeling to some people like a disappointment. It's not a disappointment to me because I know that I don't cover and I know things are going to die. However, if you get your fall garden in early enough, you're still gonna get a good harvest before things start to die. This stuff has been in my garden since August. So from August until like mid-January, I was still harvesting off of this. It's when we got all that snow. It took my garden out, but it was to be expected. I did not cover my garden. So anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit me over on Instagram, where I post about the things going on in my garden almost every day. Bye, y'all.